Hello, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where I am currently outside the eastern walls of the city of Kuttenberg. In the last episode, I was told by a thief by the name of Goatskin that there are a whole catacomb of underground tunnels beneath the streets of Kuttenberg, and that I can learn how to access these tunnels and use them to get around if only I had a map that would show me where all this goodness lies. Apparently, he sold the map to another thief, and that thief got caught and he was hung. And so I came out here to look for the gallows, and lo and behold, here they are. This is apparently where they hang all the people who deserve to be hung at Kuttenberg. And so somewhere around here, there's going to be a guy who was hung for thieving, and he sewed the map inside of his coat. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of, I don't know, grave robbing or corpse exploring to see if I can't find a map that will lead me to the underground. Angel, that was the guy's name, because the joke was his name was Angel, and now he's gone on to heaven. So, this guy had it rough, but we're going to go ahead and look at a hand wrap spec out. Map to the Kuttenberg Underground. There it is. And I also can't believe that they didn't take his gold badge and his groschen. What kind of executors are these? At least I know how to execute somebody and rob their body. All right, we've got a map. Let's take a little look at the map and see what it looks like. All right, so is this showing the tunnels? Okay, so the black lines are the tunnels and the orange lines are the city. And it looks like there are several places that I can enter and get into people's businesses from the looks of things. That's interesting. So it goes into basements. And it looks like if I go out towards the west side of town, there looks like a way to get in. So I'm going to go explore that, and you guys can catch up with me on the other side, and we'll see if we can figure out how to get into the underground. All right, well, according to the map, I am in the right spot. And so I just need to go in here, and supposedly this is going to be the entrance to the underground. Aha! We have a tunnel. It's dark in here. Let's get some light. All right, so I had a map that I need to follow. Let's pull the map up. Let me see if I can walk you guys through where I'm trying to go. I'm at the bottom left, and I have to follow the path along till I get to a dead end. Turn right, then I gotta turn left again, and keep going all the way to another dead end, where I turn right and just keep walking straight, and I eventually get to that circle in the top right corner. So let's see if we can do it. Okay, I think we found that left turn.
From the smugglers.
Yeah, and there's like stuff everywhere we can loot. Okay, so maybe this journey is going to be useful after all. If I find anything good, I'll be sure to tell you guys about it. Ooh. Lots of stuff to loot. These guys were quite rigged out. I'm going to take all this stuff and sell it. Yeah, I'm going to help myself to everything here. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, boys. And then I should take a curve to the left and go straight, and that should be the end of it. And the stuff that I'm looking for should be at the end of this tunnel. I found an astrolabe and a book. Cool, so I can return those as soon as I figure out how to get out of here. And that should finish up this part of the quest. So let me get out of here, and I will try to return these to their rightful owner. And lo and behold, we are outside of the underground, back in the bright sunny skies of Kuttenberg. Let's see, we got to give this back to the guy that it belongs to. He is over where? He's right over there, right where we popped out. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So I should be able to go through this building and be right as rain. Excuse me, lady. All right, is he back here somewhere? Here he is. Hey, buddy. I found your stuff.
You must be Master Schindel. They sent me from the baths.
Well, well, well. I reckon they want me to cease with those complaints, eh? But I shall not. I will go to the town council tomorrow to complain against those thieves again. And I shall continue to go there until I get the justice due to me.
Actually, I came to give you back the things that were stolen.
Yeah, really? Buddy, you don't have to be a Karen.
You have my Resmo and my astrolabe?
Right. I have some book and this astro thingy.
That's wonderful. You can't even imagine what a blow it would be for our civilization if something happened to a Resmo.
Sure. Absolutely unimaginable.
The fire in the Alexandria library is nothing compared to that.
Bah! That was full of Ptolemaic balderdash. We've come a long way since then. This obsession with antiquity is only holding us back. At any rate, I am immensely grateful to you. Of course, I shall reward you.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
But
Do I get some money or something?
Volume of strange verses.
Oh, yes. One of my students who's from Kuttenberg gave me that. I think it's some kind of riddle. You can keep it. I don't really have time to traipse around town and look for, well, whatever it was he was trying to convey.
Ah. Now, I know what an astrolabe is. In fact, I know how to use an astrolabe, but I'm going to see what Henry knows.
What is that astrolabe, anyway?
A device. To put it simply, it's a kind of portable armillary sphere. It allows me to display the position of the stars if I know the time and place where I'm located. Or, on the contrary, I can determine the time using the visible sky.
Uh-huh. I see.
Yep. And very, very useful for navigation when used in concert with a sextant. What is Oresmo's book about?
So, that book by Oresmo, what's it about, actually?
It's an interesting thought. Oresmo postulates that if, despite the current theory, the firmament wasn't moving around the Earth, but rather the Earth around the celestial bodies, we would perceive this movement as an apparent movement of the celestial bodies in our sky.
Well, I must admit, you lost me a bit there.
Think nothing of it. The relative reciprocal movement of bodies is troublesome to a good many scholars.
If you say so.
I'll be going then.
But we do have pretty
Thank
snazzy matching glasses.
Till we meet again.
What did I get? 225 groschen for that. Hey, not bad for a simple little task. Let's see what other trouble we can get into. Alright, so we are south of Kuttenberg because I have decided to take on this mission where I have to relieve Sigemund's warehouses of his goods, his sausages, his meat, his yummies, and I have to get some fine wine, and I think I was supposed to leave cabbages behind, so I gotta find a grocer that has cabbages so I can do this quest. Alright, so to complete that job, where we have to rob the warehouse, they want us to leave some cabbages behind as kind of our calling card, and I don't actually have any cabbages, so I'm here in the market looking for some to buy. And so there's a grocer here who I think is going to be able to sell me some cabbages. I don't see any in his shop, but... What is this? Oh, no, 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 no. Warhorse Studios, what have you done? You're so good about historical accuracy, but what is this? Modern watermelons? In 1400s, early 1400s Bohemia? I think not.
Juicy apples!
I might not know everything there is to know about gunpowder and armor and arms and all the different cultures and stuff, and I don't speak any Czech, but I know my produce, and I do know for a fact that modern watermelons would not have been seen in Bohemia in the early 1400s. In fact, even the ancient bitter varieties of watermelons that look different from these probably were not available in a market in Bohemia in the early 1400s. You wouldn't have seen these as like regular market produce until more like the 1600s. Like, yeah, okay, I understand that watermelons were brought over by the Ottomans and the Moors into Europe, you know, a couple hundred years before this happened. But no, they didn't look like this. They wouldn't have been grown like this, and they weren't something that you would just have all over the place. And in fact, the climate of Bohemia is not even really set for watermelons, but whatever. Okay, boring watermelon diatribe aside, let's get some cabbages. Have you cabbages, sir? How do you not have any cabbages? What is wrong with you? Apple. Yeah. You're not even selling the watermelons. You've got the watermelons in front of you, but they're not for sale? Yeah, okay. Well, fortunately, there's another grocer around the corner over here. Have you any cabbages, good lass?
Good day. What would you like?
Cabbages, please.
Show me your wares.
You have cabbages. I don't know how many I need. You're not even selling the watermelons. What's the point of having these things as display? Okay. I will buy all of your cabbages. Every single one. All right, we're going to haggle. I'm still trying to improve my reputation with these guys, so...
Very well.
We're going to give you a tip. There you go. 16 instead of the 15.5. That should make you happy and should get my reputation up.
Well. Thanks a lot. And come again, sir.
All right, so... Henry has just bought himself 11 cabbages that he has sequestered up his butthole because I don't know where else he would keep them. But we've got ourselves some cabbages. It probably goes right next to the long sword that's just somehow hidden on my body. But those disturbing thoughts aside, we're going to head over to where the warehouse is and see if we can't wait until dark. And then we're going to try to do some robbing. So I'll head over there and we'll wait for the nightfall and we'll sneak through the warehouse and see what we can steal. I'll be with you guys in just a second. Alright, so it is now nighttime. We are wearing our black outfit, which means we are unarmed and unarmored. But hopefully we can figure out a way to get into this place. Let me poke around a little bit and see what we got. Alright, so there's a guard here. There is some kind of open space here. Alright. Private area. There's also a door and a hayloft up here that I can climb through. So, let's go through that hayloft and see what we can come up with. And up into the hayloft. And oh dear. I can sort of barely kind of see on my screen, but you guys in YouTube world, yeah, the YouTube compression is going to make this awful. I may have made a mistake. Hang with me, guys. Let's see if we can do this, and I hope it's not just a big black blurry screen for you, but here's hoping. We're going to go take out some guards and see if we can't get some sausages. Alright, so we're here. We're trying to find some supplies. Alright. Oh, I hear some footsteps. Let's see if I can... oh, yeah, the shadow's moving. Alright, so let's see. We sneak around this tent and see if we can find our guy here.
Ah, Christ.
And there he is. Alright, buddy, you gotta go down. I wonder if I can take this guy. You know, I bet real special forces soldiers wish that it was that fast for somebody to go unconscious from lack of oxygen. But, yeah, we gotta put this guy somewhere. Can we stack him in here? Nope. No room in the inn. How about over here? Alright, that was easy. We just gotta do that a bunch more times, I guess. Alright, we've been sneaking around the edge of the camp. Now we're waiting on this guard to come in so we can take him out. Alright, let's sneak up and get him. Come here, big boy. I want you. Alrighty, where can I put this guy? Oh, it's raining, okay. Maybe I can put him in here and nobody will find him. That would be useful. Here, buddy, hang out right here. Yeah, you just stay there. Don't set anything on fire. Gotta get this door open. Thank you, Master Thief skill. Yes, this will do nicely. Come here. Up you go. And into the room, and we leave you behind, and we go find more of your buddies to come join you. Don't set that hay on fire. Alright, so we took care of that problem. Alright, another one up here. We gotta take this guy out to get over to those fancy tents in the distance, because I bet you the fancy tents is where the stuff is. Anybody looking? Nope. Alright. Come here, buddy. What? What? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Nope. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, alright. On to the fancy tents. Throw your body somewhere and get a move on. Alright, moving on. Another guard to capture. Let's see what we can find here. This rain is really working to my advantage, though it'd be nice if I could see something. Alright, so where are these sausages? No sausages here. How about here? We got sausages? What about the sausages? Are there any sausages? There it is. Sigmund's sausage. Yes. And did we put the cabbage in here? Alright, where's the wine? Oh, finally. I've been looking for like 20 minutes. And of course, it's always the absolute last place you look. Isn't that just the case? Alright. Now we gotta sneak out of here. We got the wine. We got the sausage. We left the cabbage. We choked the guards. Job well done. Job well done. Yep, yep, yep. Well, alright, that wasn't so bad. We managed to get everything that we needed. And got away scot-free. The guards didn't seem to care too much that I knocked them unconscious. They're just kind of walking around. So let's go hit the sack, put all this stolen stuff away, and deliver the wine and start handing out food to the people that need it. Ah, yes, a nice night's sleep was had, and now we're ready to go feed some poor people off of the Sigmund's sausages. So let's go over to, I think, where that construction is and where the churches are and stuff. We should find beggars like kind of all over the place. And yeah, let's see who we can find to feed. Okay, if I remember correctly, near this really cool building that I can't stop talking about because I really like, there were beggars. So let us give the beggars a feast.
Good morning.
I'm looking at your shoes. I've brought
some
food. You can have a sausage.
Dear
There you go.
God, I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast.
Exactly
my
like a
belly
royal feast.
And even have some left over for tomorrow. Who should I thank for these gifts?
Oh, who should I tell thank you to? I don't know. The guild is secret. I'm gonna say...
Sorry, I can't reveal that.
Modesty doesn't suit you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna tell. I
It was
think we'll
good
keep
to
it a
see you,
secret.
my friend.
Alright, who else needs some sausage? You want a sausage?
Good morning.
I'm bringing you some food.
Here, have a sausage. I got sausages for days. You know what? Here, have a bunch of sausages. I got sausages coming out of places that sausages shouldn't be coming out of.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe my eyes! So much food! Who do I owe for this feast?
I'm not gonna say.
I'm sorry, I can't say.
Your modesty will surely please God.
Hey, the
You
best
have
thing is
my
they think
thanks.
I'm doing it. That's
Live
kind of
long
nice.
and well, lad.
Same to you. Live long and prosper. Any more beggars?
Oh my goodness! I can't believe my eyes!
Sweet Jesus! I can't believe it! Dear God, I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast.
I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast.
Sweet Jesus, I can't believe it. I must be dreaming. So much food. Sweet Jesus. Dear God.
Oh my goodness!
Sweet dear God.
Your modesty will surely please God. You have my thanks.
Well,
Live long and well, lad.
There's no one more
Farewell.
modest than me. I have a certificate
about
of
everything that
modesty
could
that I
go
keep
wrong
on the wall for everybody to see. We made it back. I have no idea why I'm wanted for arrest. This keeps happening in Kuttenberg. I haven't really done anything, but whatever. But we're going to talk to Knuckles and give him the wine.
Bless you, sir.
So I stole the wine from Sigismund's storehouse, as you asked.
Splendid. And what are you going to do with it?
Here you go. And I want the half you promised me.
Don't worry. I've got the groschen saved for you.
All right, give me the money. There we go. He has a hard night's work.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Nice. Got 100 grosh
later,
now
my
to that.
friend.
There was one conversation starter I wanted to ask about here.
Is
Who's
it
the
normal
skeleton?
for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Of course. When he orders a beer, he gets a rag to go with it.
Okay, I get it.
It's a long story. You better ask the innkeeper.
All right.
Farewell.
All right, let's go on and talk to Chinyak before I get arrested by the guards for something that I don't even know what happened. There you are.
Lord be with you.
Well, buddy, I stole the sausages and
I did what
Passed
you
them
asked
out.
me to do.
Great. So you robbed the chest and fed the poor.
I robbed
Of
the
course.
chest and left a few heads of cabbage for Sigismund. He's good for a week.
Beautiful. Good work. What about the
Why,
beggars?
thank you.
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Well, if it wasn't
And
so
that
hard, why didn't
feeling
you
of
do it? Come on.
Satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
I'm
You
down
know
for
what?
that.
I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job.
All right,
Just
what else you want
before
me to
I
do?
tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like you. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
All right. But do you have any
You said
jobs
you
for
have
me?
some more work for me. What is it?
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss if you don't know about them. But you'll spot them if you keep your eyes peeled.
I have no
What are
idea what
they
you're talking
for?
about, buddy.
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly
they didn't have a
thieves,
name.
but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they use these symbols.
They thought them up.
Okay,
And
what are
what
they
were
using
they
for?
for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the others.
More idea. But what's it got to do with me?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun of everything. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
All right, well, where do I find this Henyek
Where
guy?
can I find this Hinet Greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate.
Hey, Henry, come.
Chenyak wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit.
Well, I mean, I got
Let
money
me
out of
guess.
you, so...
It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you gonna help him?
Yeah, sure. Why not? But, what do you think?
do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity for both of us.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols and tell me, and I mean only me, I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it.
I
They ain't
see.
just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
I'll have to think about it because I'm kind of wealthy. I don't actually need your money.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't wear your brain out. There ain't nothing to think over. When you find out more about them symbols, you know where to find me.
All right,
See
thanks.
you later, my friend.
Symbols, huh? So it looks like Knuckles here and that other guy are basically just the Thieves Guild, and they're going to have jobs for me to do that I can earn money, or I can sneak around and do not a lot of fighting, but a lot of sneaking, and that's all well and good. But I think I need to focus a little bit more on the main quest right now, and actually go up to the Jewish quarter and find this Samuel guy that supposedly knows about Liechtenstein, because really, if I'm going to play this the way Henry would be playing it, he wants to get hands back, and finding Liechtenstein is probably going to be the easiest way to find Sir Berghoff, Lord Berghoff, whatever. So let me head over to the Jewish quarter and we'll see if we can find this Samuel guy. Alright, so this is the Jewish quarter, huh? Doesn't look much different than the rest of the place, but we can talk to Samuel and see.
Are you lost?
Moses and Samuel. How very biblical. Let me guess. You're Jacob? Are you Esau?
What are you prowling around here for? Are you lost? God be with you. Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
A goy? I don't know what a goy is. But I know what a goy is.
What do you think goy means? It means you do not belong here. It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a goy as I am. Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want? I'm looking for someone called Samuel. What do you want with him? Is that you? There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
Not good enough for me. I never said that.
I'm looking for
but,
John of
okay.
Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him. I'm sure Samuel knows a lot, but I do not see why he should tell you.
Easy, because you'll have to deal with me otherwise. No, I don't want to be a jerk. Because it just says, anyone looking for him? Because I know a lot as well. I got a lot of nobility.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble. I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here. So how can I impress you? Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
Never said that, but
what do you suggest?
Whatever you say, buddy.
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
All right. I'm listening.
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
Yeah, I imagine that you struggled a bit with the whole Crusader pogrom thing. I bet that was rough. Anger, I haven't heard that before. You know what? I am going to stay silent.
I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Don't think they would trust me. Have you seen how I'm dressed?
Wouldn't they be suspicious? Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just have to curse the Jews and say you want to join them. Do not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't let them check. But yeah, okay.
All right.
Sure.
I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein. Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day. At the start of the day according to my calendar or yours? I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out. Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts. That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
Okay, then you'll tell me what I want to know. I expect you to fulfill your end of the deal, yep.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope. Don't worry. I keep my promises.
All right. So, Samuel and Moses and Jacob and Esau and Naphtali and Isaac and everybody else in here. They want to know who's going to be starting a fight with them. So I guess I need to go over to where this meeting is going to be, wait until evening, and see if I can't join in on the frivolities. It's really interesting how anti-Semitism has been a thing for hundreds of years. Like, it's not even a recent thing. I mean, we all know about what happened recently in the last 80 years with a certain German gentleman with a funny mustache, but anti-Semitism has been a thing for centuries. Like, if you know your history a little bit, you know that the Crusader forces actually participated in pogroms as they were heading towards the Holy Land to free it, of all things. Like, it's just, you're gonna go free Jerusalem, but on the way, we need to make sure we kill Jews. It's a weird thing, and it's still happening today. Like, it's insane. I waited, and we are now ready for the meeting. I'm glad I'm fully armed, because this could end quite poorly. I have been captured.
Hey! Open up! Open up!
Alright. Don't worry, I'll have to probably fight my way out of this.
Well, what are you doing, Moishe?
Food's a Capon, piece of junk.
Can I help you guys?
Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Why? Why are you cutting me down? What did I do? Huh? Why are the Jewish guys attacking me? What did I do to you? No, what? Go away. Okay, Jacob. Ow, stop. Why are you hitting me? I don't want to kill you, but, I mean, if I have to, I guess I will. Go away. Well, I suppose they didn't trust me as well as I thought they did. They're just trying to take me out. So, what are they hiding? Let's kill this guy and find out. Why are you attacking me? I don't understand what's going on here. No, I'm not gonna stab you.
Wait! Don't kill him!
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
Why am I holding this sword?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
I don't have any people.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. Not his enemy.
Oh, there's been a
If you know where he is,
misunderstanding.
you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him.
Well, then you're going to have to watch your
Especially
friend
not someone
die.
who just beat my two best men.
Those were your best?
I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed.
Wait. I didn't decide to go
convince you.
unarmed. Game, I don't appreciate this. Do you recognize the sword? Oh, M. My dad's maker's mark.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me.
Yeah, because that worked out so well, I just about got
You can't see where we're going.
murdered.
All right.
Fine.
But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Better clean up your mess, guys. How does the saying go? Clean up on aisle 3. We have 2 dishonorable Jewish people who tried to ambush me. Alright, so we're gonna find Liechtenstein?
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Uh-oh. Into the lion's den I go. There's a nice reference for this story.
Off you go!
Who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Alright, am I supposed to know who Liechtenstein is? I hope not.
Of course. Henry, Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on a visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite.
Okay. That was awkward.
But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine.
Okay, this is working out in my favor.
Take a seat. And tell me everything.
No, no complaints.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
About as well as you can expect.
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berkhoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now.
We're just gonna drink, huh? I'm looking at a table, okay?
But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Let's elaborate.
But it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
Yeah, we thought it was kind of absurd, too.
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good
That bow on my
gracious.
back must be uncomfortable.
Well, tell me, who ambushed you?
Oh, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
No, not
anymore.
exactly.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Okay.
Death to the enemy.
We're all just drinking.
What happened next?
Alright, let's elaborate some
Von
more.
Berkhoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No.
No, not exactly.
We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Berkhoff's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
You have no idea, bloody.
There was some luck in
idea.
it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
Yep.
Aye. He's called Jan Zizka, of Trotsnov.
Well, blow me down. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Berkhoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
You too,
that makes
buddy.
two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then.
This is going to end poorly
After
for us, isn't
Zizka
it?
took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berkhoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I do not like that.
An infernal weapon.
Unless I have one to
Then
use
what?
myself. That'd be alright.
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see.
No.
To happy endings, then.
Happy endings. Yeah.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Yeah, it could have been worse. You could say that again. I think the whole thing ended up being a big, giant screw-up.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as that happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
I don't think saying he's a coward is really all that useful right now.
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then?
Yeah, it's about your safety, I think. Nope, I'm gonna come straight up.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Kuttenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You better hope you're
Not that
right,
they have
buddy.
not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
What? All right, well, thank you.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
I have
exactly
no
why
idea.
I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And
you conspire. You hear
Come on,
all the
you're
rumors.
not catching up with me here, buddy.
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is
Malashov,
there,
I must go.
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
If he's in the fortress, I don't know how we're going to get him out of there, though.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell 3 of us conquer a fortress, and 1 of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful. Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
So the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home. And he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well,
seems like a pretty decent plan, actually.
But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Yeah, where are we, actually? I don't know where to find you.
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Why, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks a whole lot.
All right, I'll go see Ruthard, I guess, and you guys can just call me, I don't know, Paul. Is that a Jewish name?
All right. I'll set off now.
Henry
Good luck.
sure isn't.
It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
So I have to go over to Ruthard Palace to talk to the guy that Sigismund took a castle from and gave to Lord von Burgo, because that's apparently where Lord von Burgo is going to hole up with Hans. And apparently I might be able to talk that guy into giving me a chance to sneak into the castle and get Hans out without too much bloodshed and without too much fighting. That is a possibility. Also, I still need to go help Zizka gather his crew together. So I'm going to have to head out of town eventually and go run around in the countryside and see if I can't put together a band of merry men to help us rob from the rich Sigismund to give to ourselves and to mess up his war aims. But that's going to have to wait for another time because we've been playing for a while and I think it's time to take a little break. If you've been enjoying the video so far, please hit the thumbs up button and let me know. It just encourages me to keep making these, knowing that people are having a good time. And if you want to watch more, subscribe because I'm going to be posting every episode here on the channel as I play through the game from start to finish. But that is all we have time for today, so I will catch you guys later.